Hello, Chicago. Network is on the air. Hello, everybody. I'm Ryan Yanishadis. It is time to unfocus today. And today we're unfocused on the NFL draft. This is the Bears. Basically, it's a Bears one, but we're unfocusing on the Bears #1 overall pick. We'll get to that in a second. Of course, back now this week to be a little more energetic now, middle of the week, trying to get back into the swing of things. Of course, last week in Vegas on vacation. Now this week back to working, back to doing this as well. So trying to get back into the swing of things. Had a great trip in Vegas. We'll be back there next April for my fiance Renee and I's wedding. He was on last Thursday's edition as his first trip to Vegas as well. So we got to see our wedding venue. Didn't go in it. With the wedding planner last week as well. We also had birthday parties. So it's been hectic trying to get back into the swing of things as we're getting into the groove of summer. And then, of course, having to plan everything with that. We're about 11 months out as well. So also want to get back on the healthy kick, which I'm always say it's going to start on the 1st. So hopefully May 1st, because I want to be much healthier, look much better by 11 months from now when I say I do. Okay, now let's talk about the Bears and the draft. Let's go to it and let's take a look at exactly who the Bears got in Pittsburgh on last Thursday night. Bears first round pick. They got Dylan Thieneman. He's a safety from Oregon. Of course, obviously college football, not my strong suit. That's not where, I don't watch college sports, so I don't get to see people really, like I'll follow it, but I don't remember guys' names except because the only team I really watch is the Northwestern Wildcats. But here's some stats that we did see courtesy of the NFL Network / ESPN. I know they're under the same umbrella now, but Dylan Thieneman, safety from Oregon, 2025 first team All Big Ten. He had 96 tackles, 2 interceptions, 5 pass breakups. I guess him and Kobe Bryant are going to be the key cogs on the Bears machine. I think that's what you got to take right now. Obviously, and it's told a lot. Like half of the guys in the first round are going to fail. You can't go out there and say, "Oh, this is a great draft." You can't talk about that right now. The main thing you got to just focus on is hopefully he's going to be the guy. The Bears needed that. I don't think, according to a lot of people, he was not supposed to fall to the Bears pick. So I think a lot of people are shocked that he was even there for the Bears. So the fact that they can get him, defense they need someone that can also the pass breakup. They need exactly what he does. They need that. They also need someone that can attack the quarterback. So, there are some things that the Bears need, but they needed him on defensively. He's from the Midwest, and he was in the Big Ten. So we'll see what as much as people want to talk about and critique is Oregon Big Ten. That's a story for another day. But overall, I think you got to be happy with where the Bears are right now. But you can't sit there and say it's a good draft pick. It's a bad draft pick. I talked to Brandon. Brandon kind of is in the know with this stuff, and it's what they want. He's happy with it. He never really critiques or says bad things. So, but we'll take it for what it's worth. And I think right now you got to just figure out what it is, and we'll be able to see it during the draft, or we'll be seeing it during the season. Like last year, their first pick had I couldn't have picked Colston Loveland out of a lineup, and look what he did, and look how big he was for the Bears last year. So that's the thing. And he's worked out. So let's see how this kid works out. Let's see if he'll be able to do it. And of course, the Bears got more picks over the weekend, but that's the one we're going to talk about. If anything else big happens with draft pick wise, we'll talk about that here as well. But again, not much more Bears stuff. We'll have a schedule release show. I believe that's the same week. That'll be the second week of May, which is a couple weeks from now, which is also the same week of the lottery for the NBA. So busy week for the teams that aren't playing. So we'll see what happens there. But Bears do get a safety with their first pick in the draft. And it was weird watching the draft and not having like one of those top picks and everyone worried about the Bears. So, and also the setup, I think, looked nice with the bridges being there in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, underrated city. PNC Park, probably my favorite stadium. Best view. Haven't got a chance to see a Steeler game. Brandon wants to. The Mr. Rogers exhibit they have out there by the river, really awesome. I recommend that. My best steak I ever had, probably at a restaurant, was in Pittsburgh. Jerome Bettis's restaurant. It's not even open anymore. So So how good is it really? And Jerome Bettis was there at the draft. So all that. So we'll have our next Unfocused on the Bears will be the schedule release, and we'll get to know who and when they play. I even took days off. I'm putting all my eggs in the basket that they are playing Wednesday night, kicking off the season in Seattle against the Seahawks. We'll see if that's the case. Okay, tomorrow we're going to close out the week. I'm going to tell you who's winning the 2026 Kentucky Derby. Also, don't forget about Fan Focus Live Sunday, May 16th or May 17th, as there'll be Cubs White Sox. Will be our next Fan Focus right here on the Hello Chicago Network. Don't forget to comment on the video your thoughts. You like the Bears pick? Do you like who they got? Do you like the rest of their picks? Also, like the video if you like what you're seeing. Subscribe to the Hello Chicago Network YouTube channel. Every Monday through Thursday, we are focusing on Chicago sports. I'm Ryan Yanashadis from the Hello Chicago Network. We're the focus or unfocus of Chicago sports.